to drop this quick video off. And this isn't about God. This is just more like a personal, kind of like a one on one for whoever needs this. You know, when we don't like ourselves and we don't like the way that we look, we project the self loathing on other people. It's so easy to hate yourself, or it's so easy to hate others when you can't accept yourself. And that's what I'm coming to the knowledge of. There's some people that just really don't like themselves. And that's the reason why they continuously attack you and they continuously come for you. And I'm starting to, like, not even get mad. I'm starting to more so like pity or feel kind of bad, especially like women, for example, that do like, alterations. And I was looking at this on TikTok. It's like a lot of women that like really keep beating themselves in the face with the Botox stick. You know what I'm saying? Like doing all these cheek injections and lip injections and just, really just, you know, stabbing themselves in the face with that needle, you know what I'm saying, to make themselves look a certain way. And then it's just like, that is, to me, that's a sign of self-loathing, because you're not accepting yourself for the way that you look. Like me right here, this is how God made my face. And to some people, I'm really ugly and they would never date me. To some people, they think I'm okay, I'm a good looking girl. And to some of the men that I've dated before, I'm the most beautiful woman that they've ever dated in their life. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to look ugly to some people. You're going to look beautiful to some people. It's not a matter of you making alterations or changing the way you look. It's just a matter of you accepting what you look like and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like just being okay with what you look like, being thankful to God, because that's why I call myself fearfully made, because I know that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made by the Most High God. There's nothing wrong with the way that the Lord made me. And it talks about that in the Bible, about how when people call other people ugly and stuff like that, they're disrespecting the Lord. The Lord doesn't like it when we call each other ugly and stuff, But what I'm saying is, there are some people out there that will project negatively. Like when you don't accept yourself and you don't love yourself and you don't love the way you look and you're continuously making alterations and stabbing yourself in the face with the Botox stick, it's kind of hard to like love other people when you don't love yourself. And then like you start to project, you know what I'm saying? And then when you're alone, you're miserable and you're sad because, you know, you don't love yourself. You don't really love yourself. When you put more energy into pretending like you love yourself, but there are some people that are gifted. There are some people that can see right through the facade. There's some people that can see how you project and hate other people for no reason and come against people who've done nothing but support you or love you or just nothing at all to you. And you can just like mess around and just come against someone for no reason, and that's all a sign of self-loathing, so it's like, heal by accepting yourself for the way that you are. Heal by accepting yourself for the way that you look. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to not be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I got Bucky Beaver teeth. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go, you know, get veneers. I don't want to. I'm gonna accept my Bucky Beaver teeth because I love myself the way that I look. I'm not gonna keep stabbing myself in the face with Botox to make my lips bigger. My lips are just fine. I'm not gonna go get high cheekbones. My cheekbones are just fine. Someone does, if they don't like me because I don't have, you know, big lips or high cheekbones, then they can go find someone with that. But I'm gonna look good and perfect for the person that accepts me for who I am. But one thing I'm going to do before that is I'm going to accept myself the way that I look, and I'm not going to let society tear me down, and I'm not going to accept anyone's negative preconceived notions about me, because they're always going to be preconceived notions because they don't know me like that, you know? So it's like sometimes, like, and the reason, and I was kind of just sitting here thinking, like, sometimes it's like the most beautiful women in the world that are just so wicked and just so mean and vile and negative and kind of energy vampire like. But those same women be the women that be getting the Botox injections, that be getting the surgeries on their face, the lip injections, all that type of stuff. And the reason why they do that is because they don't love themselves. So then it only makes sense as to why they attack other people. When you don't accept yourself, you are going to continuously attack others. The problem is you need to figure out what's wrong inside of your own heart. Look in the mirror and figure out why you can't just love yourself so you can stop hurting people around you. Stop attacking people that are around you. Because if you don't accept yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't have peace within your own self, then you're going to continuously attack those around you. So, I mean, I don't know who this message is for. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to like simply just help. And this isn't coming from a ha ha ha, you're this and you're that. This is a message to help you heal. The only way you're going to truly be happy, the only way you're not going to be miserable is if you love yourself the way that you are. Accept yourself the way that you are. Because then it'll be easier for you to walk in love. And really, really, and the Lord knows I'm not coming from a bad place. Because if I was coming from a bad place with this message, then you would hear like a lot of attitude, a lot of jazz. My neck would be rolling. This is a message to really help somebody heal. This might be for just one person. This might be for two people, but this message is really to help somebody heal. If you really truly want to be, you know what? And that's the message. And I'm gonna post this on TikTok tonight, but the Bible verse that I kept hearing today is, do you really want to be made whole? Do you really want to heal? Do you really want to be a good person? Do you really want to be a better person? Do you really want to stop, feeling miserable? Do you really want to experience true, genuine happiness? The only way you're going to experience that is by completely accepting yourself for who you are, what you look like for real. You know what I'm saying? And then start to heal from the inside. So many people are so wrapped up in looking beautiful on the outside, but the inside of them is just so dark, and it's just so much misery, and the mind is just so scattered. Like you can be so beautiful but have no peace. You can be so beautiful but your mind will be completely scattered, and your heart is completely dark. You have no light in you because there's no love for yourself. You don't accept yourself for who you are. Man, and it just blows my mind, because on TikTok, I was looking at the before and afters. It was like literally nothing wrong with these women. I'm talking about nothing wrong. Just so beautiful before the facelift. So beautiful before the Botox injections. And they completely messed up their face. Now they look like, I don't know. I don't want to say, God forgive me, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say anything negative about how they look now. But I'm telling you, the way that they looked before was just so beautiful. And I don't know who they dated or who told them that they was ugly, but they were lied to. They were deceived. And they ended up falling for the okie doke and ended up getting that thing done to their face. And then, them Botox injections be like really so addictive to some of these women. And like they will literally keep going and going and going nonstop until they almost look unrecognizable. Like if you know that you're one of these people that get Botox injections on your face, stop while you can. Stop while it's not messing up your face. Stop while you still look beautiful. You look beautiful now. Just stop. You know what I'm saying? And just take a look and be like, I'm fine just to where I am. I'm gonna stop right here. Because I'm looking at these girls on TikTok and honey, like they look I'm not gonna say ugly because I don't call nobody ugly. We're all made fearfully, wonderfully made, but they look unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who that's for. Maybe it's for one person, maybe that's for two people. But I just want you to know that you are so beautiful. And there's no need for you to change the way that you look. And if nobody like tells you that they love you, I genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I love you so much. I genuinely do from my heart love you. And I'm telling you this because I love you. Nobody's going to be real with you enough to tell you that. The reason why some people are just really nasty and rude and they all they want to do is tear other people's down is because they don't know, like they really self-loathe. They don't love themselves. But you need to take a moment to look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself. Even if you have to tell yourself every day, I accept who I am. I accept myself. I'm beautiful. And I don't care who thinks I'm ugly. Somebody was laughing at me because my teeth are a little spacey. Well, it wasn't always like that. I was in an abusive engagement in a relationship, and one like my tooth got relocated. But even though that happened, I still accept myself. I still think I'm very beautiful. I'm still worth it. I'm still worthy. I'm still anointed by the Most High God. I'm worthy. Can't nobody tell me I'm not. As long as the Lord tells me that I'm beautiful, anointed, a queen in the realm of the spirit, worthy, on fire for him, there's literally nothing that nobody can say to me. Because I believe what the Lord says about me, not what the world says. And God said the way he made me was just fine. And I'm going to believe him over everyone else. And everyone else in this world that's saying that you don't look good the way that you are, they're just miserable. Because if they're really with God, they wouldn't say things like that. But I don't know why, you know, some people will feel that way about themselves to the point where they will literally stick a needle in their face. Stick a whole needle in their face to change the way that God made them. You don't need to do that. You are so beautiful naturally, just the way you are. You don't need to do that. And you are going to continue to treat others bad. You are going to continue to live a miserable life. You are going to continue to have no peace until you learn to love and accept yourself. Accept yourself. Accept the journey of loving yourself so that you don't have to hurt other people. Accept yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, I'm not putting another Botox injection in my face. I'm not getting another cheek lift. I'm not getting my lips stabbed up ever again because I love myself. There's no need to change the way that I look. I love myself. And I promise you, the moment and when you say that to yourself every day and just start accepting yourself, you'll start to experience peace. You'll start to not only love yourself, but you'll love other people, which would be less drama in your life. You wouldn't be out here making all of these enemies. Nobody would be trying to come for you because you are at peace with yourself and at peace with man. And I'm only saying, I don't know who this is for. It could just be for one person, but I'm saying this out of love because someone needs to tell you. There's nobody else around you that's willing to say this to you because nobody loves you like that. Probably because you ran them off, because when you don't love yourself, you tend to not love other people. Let's be real. You might want to block me or delete me because I'm saying this, but if it resonates, it resonates. Some people have, and you know what? Like, sometimes we need that hardcore truth. Let me tell you something, and I'm being real right now. The Lord had to tell me about, you know, like overeating. You know what I'm saying? When you overeat and you just don't care about your body, like I'm getting into the gym and watching what I eat. I don't eat like meat anymore. I'm taking care of my insides by putting the right foods in my body so that I can have clearer skin, so that I can, be able to have more energy. But before that, I was self loathing by just allowing myself to eat whatever and not working out at all. You know what I'm saying? Working out's not just for weight loss, it's really for taking care of your heart and stuff like that. I wasn't even doing that. Like, I'm learning to love myself by taking care of myself, by putting the right foods in my body, by making sure that every morning that I get up, I go to the gym and work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on this self love journey, and I'm learning that the more that I love myself and the more that I take better care of myself, I'm loving people around me. And I don't have any negative or ill intentions or ill feelings towards anyone around me anymore because I love me. And the more that I love me and the more that I take care of me, the more I'm learning, I'm realizing how much love and forgiveness that I can have towards others because I'm starting to love myself more. And I'm sharing that with you just to let you know that I'm not coming from a bitter place when I'm saying this to you. Once you stop altering the way that you look, once you start accepting yourself for who you are, you'll stop self-loathing. And when you stop self-loathing, then you'll stop feeling miserable to the point where you feel like you need to randomly hurt people who've never done anything to you. I'm saying this because I love you. Somebody had to tell me, like, flat out, you're not taking care of yourself. You're just eating whatever, bad food. You don't even care about the food you're putting in your body. I needed to hear that too. Nobody wants to hear that. But sometimes you have to hear that negative thing or that thing that hurts your feelings a little bit just so you can wake up. Stop changing the way that you look. God made you just fine the way you are. You don't need another Botox stick. You don't need to any more lip injections. You don't need no more cheek facelifts. You don't need none of that. Matter of fact, you look better before you had all of that. You were fine just the way you are. You're fine just the way you are now. You don't need no more of that. And I promise you, the moment that you accept the way that you look without having to keep changing your face up, like them girls was doing on TikTok, man, I don't know why I feel like I need to make this video, but them girls on TikTok, them before and after photos was just like, wow. Like, them girls on TikTok were beautiful before the Botox, before the cheek injections, before the lip injections. They were beautiful. They did not need that. And so I don't know who this is for, but you don't need to make any changes to your face or to your body. You're perfect the way you are. You know what I'm saying? And I just pray that you accept yourself so that you can accept others, because there's no way that you can accept others and live in peace if you have not loved and accepted yourself first. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Y'all will in peace.